Today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. One-click protection for all your devices. Securing yourself couldn't be easier. Visit expressvpn.com/funhouse.
Kick off.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Funhaus Podcast. Today is May
a lot of energy in this
the
one.
4th. May the 4th. 2021. May the 4th be with you. Okay, I did it. Are you happy I did it?
How did Patrick say a lot of energy in this one with the least amount of energy I've ever heard someone utter any words?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. That's my lane, though.
Energy.
That's my brand.
Yeah.
When someone else does it, that's coming for my money.
Okay.
And I'm extremely and I become extremely defensive.
You're coming off.
Hey,
very-
James.
Yes.
Like a cornered animal.
James, a lot of energy.
See?
in this.
Wow.
Always
It
coming
doesn't have
for
the
you.
same snap as when I do
A
it.
lot of energy.
A lot.
You know what I
You know what?
What we're watching here is an amateur just imitating.
All right, listen up. It's the Funhaus Podcast. My name is Lindsay with an E-Y. We also have James here today.
Incorrectly spelled.
With an E-S.
James. We have Patrick.
With an R-I.
And then we also have Armando, who's here with us today. Welcome, Armando.
Yo, what's up?
Armando.
I got a bunch of letters in that shit.
A bunch
How
of letters.
many you got?
How many letters you got in that pocket?
Got like 7 in the first
You ever
one
see
alone.
those things that go across the internet and they're like, try spelling your name without these letters? And I'm like, no, they exist.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, why would I do this? What value does this have for me?
Jimmy.
I hate how people keep trying to erase A from history. It's like, damn, dog. They've been through so much.
We have a bunch of fun stuff to talk about today. Stuff that's just, been going on in the world that we felt like we wanted to talk about. And by we, I mean me and Armando, because we decided what we're going to talk about today. So Patrick and Jimmy, get wrecked. That's your new name.
You ended with the
Where'd
like
the D
very
come from?
Jimmy.
It's like
Yeah.
James.
Wouldn't it
A
be
lot
James?
of animosity in the room tonight.
I know what's going on. We were all friends before Cody was like, and we're live, and then everything fell apart.
We all turned on each
And
other.
we're live. Just to
Yeah.
note, last week we on the podcast, it was hosted by Elise, and the day before she had got her COVID shot. Today I'm like hosting the podcast. I'm just here to hang out, really. I got my COVID shot yesterday. So
How you feeling?
You feel sick?
Oh.
I feel okay. I'm sore. My body feels fatigued. That's what it feels like. Super sore in the
important
arm.
thing is that you didn't take the
and
day
fatigued.
off because no one should for any reason.
Oh,
no
wow.
days off.
No days off.
Because the hustle never stops.
Okay.
Rise and grind.
Yeah. Weren't you
Rise and
out? Weren't you
grind.
out yesterday, Patrick?
Well, it was different.
Okay.
What were you out for?
Nothing.
Every third Monday, and it's not of the month, but it's a rotating. Every third Monday, Patrick has a day off, for what he refers to as nappy day, and it's a day where he tries to get as many naps in as possible. Now, what's your criteria again for what a nap actually is? Because you have specific rules, right?
Yes. So no more than 2 hours. No less than 15 minutes. So
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm constantly, and I try to pack in as many as possible because I go for quantity, not necessarily quality of sleep.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
It's like alarms every, sometimes it takes a few to fall asleep. So it's alarms every half hour where I wake up, maybe get a glass of water and straight back to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dry
What's
out the mouth, 'cause you
what's
sleep with
the
your mouth
point of
open.
this?
To be the best.
Rise and grind.
Yeah. Do you sleep less normally,
Never stop
like
hustling.
otherwise?
Well, no, I still get my full 8 hours at night.
Yeah. This is in
Okay.
addition to.
Yeah.
And again, it's only once every three
So
weeks.
do you think that
Yeah. The body can.
do you think that it makes you more powerful than normal
No,
people?
I would say it has the opposite effect, but because the hustle never stops, I just do what I have to do to get this bread.
Yeah.
You know how they said Benjamin Franklin used to he'd only sleep a couple hours and then he would do more stuff. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that, but nonsensical and absurd.
Right.
Well, I mean, Ben Franklin also got electrocuted for science
he
and
did.
also had
Hold on.
syphilis.
No,
so I
he
don't
didn't get
I don't
electrocuted.
think that
It was kind of for science, yeah.
Benjamin Franklin said, I want to prove
for science
that I can unlock doors. So I'll tie a key to what are those things called?
A kite?
kite.
A kite.
Yeah.
I'll tie a key to a kite so that way the electricity will send the energy of the key into me, and then I'll be able to unlock all the doors in New America, he called it. Except I don't know why it was the only America at the time.
Yeah.
No, it didn't work.
Does this not sound like the plan of a man who spent every third Monday napping all day?
I guess so, yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
Could be.
He's
I'm
also
real.
banging half of Europe, so.
I have a real question though. Are you guys ready to go to Disneyland?
Ooh.
No.
I haven't checked what their safety guidelines are.
Just opened.
It just opened, okay.
Just opened back up.
Uh-huh.
Closed for over a year.
Yep.
It's at 25%. Here, maybe that helps. It's at 25% capacity.
That's pretty
Reservation
good.
systems.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Weekends in June are already starting to sell out. This is the what I want to talk about because I saw a bunch of pictures of people crying at Disneyland.
Crying at Disneyland?
Yeah.
Crying
God.
at Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Does that upset you, Patrick?
Yes, that an adult would go to Disneyland and cry because they haven't been
Patrick,
there in 1 year?
You take a full day of naps, which is a kindergarten ass day if I've ever heard one. All right,
Every 3 weeks.
People
Every
enjoy
3 weeks.
Disneyland.
No.
Wait, I can't read this. I can't read any of this.
I sleep for 18 hours a day, once a week. No, once every 3 weeks. Very different. Very different.
Do you eat between these naps?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
I want to understand so for anybody listening, there's a bunch of text on screen, but we cannot read it because the quality is so low. So it doesn't
Those are the guidelines. Okay.
Oh.
Cleaning and disinfecting, increased cleaning, new procedures for resorts. Well, I won't be staying at the resorts. Tons of first aid locations. Great to know. Sanitizers.
Sanitizers?
Yeah, it turns you into a
sanitizers is
Hannah.
short for hand sanitizers.
Sanitizers.
Okay.
It turns anyone in Earth into a Hannah.
Okay. Yeah, I would go. The only thing I've heard is that there's safety guidelines in place, and they are necessary. I believe they're necessary. There's safety guidelines in place, and I know it involves some of the rides.
Yeah.
They have to shorten the length of some of their rides because people can't be like in the same place for a long time. So the biggest things affected are, I think, at Universal Studios, where it's like in Harry Potter, if you can't wait inside Hogwarts for 4 hours because that's not fair. So you have to wait outside the whole time. And then I think it did affect that new Star Wars ride. But is that one at Disneyland? Or is that only at the other one?
Yeah.
There is a Star Wars. There's two that I think are at Star Wars Disneyland.
Yeah, there's
Disneyland.
the long ride that just opened up at Disneyland, California.
Okay.
So they're shortening the length. Are they doing anything to the girth of the rides at all, James? Do you know?
Well, we know that the girth of the ride is the most important, and so
Of course.
I feel like the girth won't be affected. What I have heard though is that they are changing their turgidity of it.
Wait, James, weren't
Yeah.
you telling me about, or Elise, somebody was talking about the Waterworld show and how it can't
Yes.
be that long. That's at Universal. So
I didn't want to mention it.
okay,
but
I'm sorry, I had to because I also love that show and I was
Yep.
surprised
Hang on.
when that
They
came
fucked
up.
with Waterworld?
They had to shorten because Waterworld. I think the exact press release from the CDC was Waterworld is too good and too many people want to stay for too long at Waterworld, which is so good.
Right.
So they had to cut out like 3 minutes from the Waterworld stunt show.
People can't be
But
just like
that doesn't
sitting
make
there
any
for that
sense because that's a tight script.
That's what I said. It's perfect, and we know
You
over
can't
the
just
last.
excise a chunk
Yeah.
of the Waterworld show script because
You're going to be confused. You're going to
Yeah.
be
Hey.
like, how did that skimmer get in there?
So like the pictures of people crying at Disneyland are like, mostly
Weirdos.
women. They got the ear. Besides employees, right? Because
We can say
sometimes you might
weirdos.
just be, hey. I cried at Disneyland pre-pandemic. All right, Patrick, back off. Back
That's
off.
case in point.
Yeah,
That's
weirdos.
the rest of my case.
Okay. Listen,
What did you cry about at Disneyland?
Yeah.
I was just happy. It was like my birthday,
About
and
what?
like there was Christmas music, and I just was happy. I was just happy.
It's the
I
happiest
get in trouble
place on
every
Let me
time
have this.
I get in trouble every
Let me
time
have this.
Disneyland comes. I'm gonna let it rest.
there they
There's
are.
okay, on screen is a picture of people. So it's classic Disney people. Listen, I say fucking cry your heart out. Maybe they had a really tough year and they're just excited to be back at fucking Disneyland, the most magical place on earth. But I want to know,
favorite playground for children.
What do you guys
designed
think-
specifically for children.
I think this person works there.
She's an employee, and so she's probably
Yeah,
happy
she's
to
upset.
be back working again.
She's upset because
upset.
Disney won't let them unionize.
Patrick, you're such a
That's
hater.
what she's crying.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
I know
what
people.
do you think?
I know people who led a union effort at Disney, and Disney was very opposed to it. I'll tell you that
Wait.
right now. They do
It was
not
the
want to
Seven
give their
Dwarves.
employees health care.
I want
Yeah.
to know what you think the people look like who are crying at Universal when they go back to Universal for the
It's
Well, that's
me.
even weirder.
It's me sitting in the splash
crying at
zone.
Waterworld.
Yeah.
Sitting me in the splash zone of Waterworld and wondering why they cut 3 or 4 of Deacon's lines. He only gets to hit
Waterworld
one
was
golf
so
ball
good.
into the crowd now instead of 2.
I'm with you on that one. Mm-hmm. That's a
I
travesty.
feel like I feel like the only people crying at Universal are James and the actual actor Vin Diesel. Like those are the only 2 people who are really excited to be back.
That's fair. Yeah.
On
We
his
often go
own
He's
together.
been on a tear lately.
Yeah.
He's had a bunch of great quotes.
Oh yeah. Vin Diesel started a music career. Did you guys know that?
Oh yeah.
No.
music group.
Yeah, he dropped a single. No, just a career. He's a solo artist. Vin Diesel's releasing
Yeah.
bangers now.
Tracks.
Wow. Okay. Are they any good? Well, yeah, you say bangers, but are these actually good, or is this more like when William Shatner made music?
I
That's a high bar.
I understand the confusion. When I said bangers, I meant like it makes you want to bang your head against the wall.
There it is.
Okay.
Because
looking
it's
for.
so good, and you won't hear anything
Oh.
as good again. So you want to just like end it right now.
I'm getting whiplash from your review, but okay, I think I'm following. So I want to listen to
think
it
I'm being
so
pretty
bad,
clear.
so I never have to hear it again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Perfect.
Disney
ha-
parks still, when someone dies on the park, they still take the corpse to the parking lot to have it declared dead out there so that they can...
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
taken it
Record
through
in the
the
park,
underground
right? They
tunnels
still do that,
first,
right?
and then probably carry
Of
it
course
out
we still
there.
do that. What is it?
It's the most magical place on earth!
Hold on, I want to get to the. So, Patrick, do you just not like Disneyland in general? It feels like
Yeah,
you
it sounds
have
like something
something
better.
against Disneyland. So I want to talk about this.
I don't like Disneyland, but
Okay.
it's more for I don't like the lines. I don't like that it is. I mean, it's made for kids, and when I'm there, unless I'm with a child, which I often do, I'm always taking children
Yeah,
to Disneyland. I feel like I'm just in the way of an annoyed parent, and then
Okay.
it's just like so astronomically expensive to do anything there that I don't get the
You
appeal
get those
of it.
Mickey beignets for like $5. They'll give you a bag of them.
Well, yeah, and
Whole bag
they
of 'em.
cost 2 cents. That's not
Oh,
food, though.
well, yeah, but sure.
That's not food.
Sure. Okay. All right.
No,
I don't
and
know.
I don't understand the adult Disney thing. I just don't get it. I'm glad that it makes people happy. I just personally I don't understand. And then the only thing that if you ask someone, they always say you can drink in the park. Mm-hmm. Like you can drink in any park.
No, you
I
can't drink it. No, it's not. It's not.
You can drink in any park.
You can drink
can't drink
anywhere.
Drink under a
Disney.
bridge. You can drink at your home. You can drink at a bar.
I do all
drinking
those
right
things.
now.
Yes.
It sounds like okay. So I get it, and I respectfully
I just don't
disagree.
understand. I don't
with
get it.
you. I think that Disney is it's scary because it's like one of those things where it's like a utopia built by a madman, like who assembled a bunch of like genius engineer madmen to like determine what, like, you know how they always say we put the milk at the back of the grocery store so that we have to walk through the grocery store to get there. What if that was a city? What if that was a fully sized city designed to suck you in and do that? And I would say Disney World is an even greater example of this because that place is like a utopia in the middle of a swampy wasteland. But I always go
Children
and
get eaten by alligators.
yeah.
No, not in the
appreciate-
park. They take them
Not
outside
exactly.
so they
Yeah,
can
The gators,
Technically,
they
digest
train
in
the
the parking
gators to
lot.
drag the body.
Technically, the water doesn't count as Disney property.
Yeah. But I do like Disneyland a lot. I didn't do Disney for a long time, but I do think the first time I went as an adult, I was like, I appreciate everything that went into this. And it does feel like when you're here, you essentially walked through a dome. You left your shitty real life behind, even though mine isn't that bad. And then you go into this place for a price, for a substantial fee.
High price.
It's a high price, but it's you're transported to another world, and you
It's
get to
fun.
do that. And then if you go with your friends, you create lasting memories, waiting in line, playing that game where you hold the phone up to your forehead and flip it down or whatever, and then you move on with your life.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I just know that I guess we'll be going to Disneyland. Patrick, we just won't invite you.
Well, legally, you have to invite me, or I can.
That's true.
Yeah, I can cause
We'll
some
just-
serious problems for the company.
We'll just aim for it to
forgot
happen on one of the nap days.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Patrick and I
Let's
will
talk-
hang out in the parking lot getting just blitzed.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Let's move on and let's talk about something that Patrick is really excited to talk about. I'm trying to pick one of these topics. I know that he was on the edge of his seat waiting to find out what happened to Lady Gaga's dogs. Is that a good segue?
Are you kidding me?
That was smooth as silk.
I've been refreshing. I have Google Alerts set up. I've been refreshing my browser almost nonstop for the last however long it's been since that happened.
I'm going to
I
ask the question.
I gotta ask.
Yeah, go
Are
ahead.
you a Lady Gaga fan or a Bulldog fan?
Neither.
Oh, okay. So you're a shooting
I-
fan.
Yes. No, that's bad. I can't.
No. Commit to it.
never
Patrick.
mind.
You're a fan of gun
bulldogs.
violence.
I like bulldogs.
Okay, so I didn't know anything about this, so I was actually wondering because Armando was dropping facts about this yesterday.
Almost like
So-
he's involved.
Almost like he was the dog walker.
Which I wanted to say before we get started on this, the story is always couched as what's the status of Lady Gaga's dogs. But did we ever hear what happened with the dog walker? Because
Yeah.
when it first came out, it was like, oh, a dog walker
These are her
got
dogs.
shot.
Okay, on screen there's pictures.
These
of
are
dogs,
these
by
are
the
pretty
two of
cute.
the three dogs.
way. Okay.
Three dog.
Where's
Okay.
the third dog?
The third dog didn't
Well,
get kidnapped. He
Where's the third dog, Mrs.
You actually
Lady Gaga?
he
wanna
the
know.
dog
Yeah, tell me,
walker
please.
the dog walker got shot and was able to save one of the dogs and I don't want to make fun of them because they did a good
Got
thing.
shot?
Dog walker got
Yeah.
shot.
I didn't know that part.
This is a real motherfucking crime, Lindsay. All right? You don't fuck around with bulldogs. They're worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this crew.
Apparently.
Yeah. There you
The
go.
one in the
Now-
front. The one in the front has swagger. Looks like the leader of the Gremlins.
We're looking at all three of the bulldogs.
Hey, do you want to take a guess, Lindsay, at how much a bulldog costs? A bulldog puppy?
I'm guessing. Well, so she put out a reward for like 500 grand. So it's like, is it more than that or
Well,
less than that?
that-
Well, no, but I mean,
that's
she's not trying to
sentimental
recoup.
value.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's just.
What? So
she's
is it like
also a
100
money
used
grand?
bulldog.
100
Is like
grand? Whoa,
10
no.
grand?
It's,
10 grand?
yeah, it's close. It says between $1,500 to $30,000. I don't know what.
That's not an
that's
estimate. I could, if someone
That's a big scale.
told media, can you give me a ballpark estimate on how much this dog is worth?
I have
And
a
I
feeling
go,
it's about the breeder.
somewhere between $4 and $50 million. And then they go, nice job. And then I get paid. That was a worthless estimate.
So what else is there to this
Yeah.
story then? Armando, do you know? Is
So
that it?
I do. Yeah. So what happened was there's this group of dog nappers, which is the apparently official crime that they committed, other than the shooting, which seems like a much more serious crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are part of an underground black market for these purebred bulldogs, and they go around stealing them from dog walkers and then sell them, which doesn't, to me, really doesn't make sense because, like, you're getting a used bulldog, and that's not against, like, I think that you should adopt dogs, but, like, you're not, like, if you showed up to somebody's house and you're like, look at my new bulldog, I'm going to be like, where'd you get that? That you didn't get that from the pound.
Well, because it's like if you think
That
of
looks
it,
like Lady Gaga's bulldog.
Yeah.
Oh, my buddy shoots people and steals them, so he cut me a deal.
it's also weird because it's like, who are you going to sell this? You have to upcharge, right? Or
Right.
you want to steal this dog, and then you want to be able to recoup money that it was worth armed robbery for it. So you're probably charging a lot. So who's going to buy it? Lady Gaga? She's the only person
like,
who's
buys her
going to be
dog
able
back.
to afford
Yeah.
that.
Well,
it's
that's
weird.
It's a very limited market.
You get that 500,000 from her.
Well, that's the thing. So they didn't know it was Lady Gaga's dogs. They just saw 3 beautiful bulldog puppies, and they were like, "We're gonna go rob this guy." So they ambushed the dog walker, and the dog walker, bless his heart, fought back for these dogs, and unfortunately was shot, but was able to save one of the dogs. And wrote this really heartfelt post on Instagram that, like, I don't really want to make fun of them, but the post itself was like, I just want to thank the dog for holding me while I was like shot. And I just want to say, I'm sorry that I wasn't strong enough to fight and get back the other dogs, but I will. And it was just a very like
Guys had a
emotional-
gun.
Yeah. Like, you
Well,
did
hold on.
great.
Was the dog walker at Disneyland when they recorded that? 'Cause that never factored in.
They were at Waterworld. No! There's a picture on the
I just want health care.
Oh.
So they, it was a huge story. They didn't know they kidnapped Lady Gaga's dogs. They were just trying to get a quick buck, and they shot a guy. And so they're in way over their heads. They're putting Mickey Mouse.
Get that out of here.
Patrick.
Cody is putting Mickey Mouse ears on Patrick. It's a visual gag. He's
He's good at it too.
He's too quick. He's way too
stuff.
quick.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I can't get out.
But the real kicker, the way that they were able to find out who stole the dogs is because they put out a $500,000 reward, and one of the dog nappers came into the police station and was like, "Hey, so I found the dogs. Don't ask me how, but what's
Nice
good
try.
with that $500,000 though? Can I get that cash, check, Venmo? What's good?"
Nice.
And did they get his ass?
And they
Yeah,
went, "You're the one
they were
we're
able
looking
to
for."
catch all 5 of them, and they've been arrested and charged with the violent shooting of a dog walker, and which is a felony, by the
5?
way.
Which is a weird crime.
No shit.
That honestly is it's weird because it's in the Declaration of Independence. It's something that Thomas Jefferson actually suggested when conceiving of the laws that rule this land, what we should do when dog walkers are shot. And
Yeah,
so it's pretty wild that we finally
the
do
only
that.
person who was against it was Ben Franklin. Didn't want it in his new America. Kept calling it
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Because the leash with the little metal thing on the end looked too much like a kite with a key.
Yeah.
Ah.
When people offer these like massive
good, right?
rewards, do people actually get those rewards, or it's just a means to an end to catch the criminal? No.
You do get the rewards, but in this case, I think they knew that whoever it was would be stupid enough to try to claim the reward, because she brought both of the person who came in, she brought both of the dogs back, and it's like, you didn't just. She said she found them tied up, but it's like, no, you didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. That's cold.
Yeah. Happened
Well, I'm
in
glad
February.
that she got
They
her
just
dogs
caught him.
back.
Purebred justice.
She better set that guy up for life.
Oh yeah,
That dog walker.
at least a
Probably already-
feature on the
yeah,
next
right?
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Just a
comes in.
verse.
Yeah.
Give him a
Cradled
verse.
one of the dogs as best as I could. Thanked her for all her incredible adventure. That's the lyric.
That was
It's
good.
his Instagram
Maybe-
post.
She,
You might have a
according
verse
from
coming
based
up.
off her documentary, she surrounds herself with a lot of very specific people that are probably all on her her massive payroll.
Oh,
and
definitely.
so I feel like that dog walker, if they aren't already pretty well taken care of, will definitely be taken care of now. I feel like you apply for that job and you're like, sure, I'm happy to walk your dog. Like, how many times? Oh, 3 times a day, Monday through Friday. Yeah, I can do that. And then Gaga's like, how much should I pay you for that? And you're like, between $4,000 and $50,000. And she's like, okay. Like I don't feel like
I feel
she'd
like
know.
a lot of those people that you end up hearing that they're like insanely stingy or something.
Gaga.
Yeah.
No, I
She-
just
I mean,
mean, like,
she-
like very famous rich people, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where it's like all it comes out that, you know, like very famous rich people, you know, where they treat their people like absolute shit for some. I'm not saying shit.
Like Ellen, like you're talking about Ellen,
Yeah, that kind of thing.
who got busted for that. Yeah.
I heard Ellen DeGeneres shot her own dog walker.
Wow.
I said, bring those back.
But she
Now, for
ate
legal
she ate
reasons,
him, so there was no evidence they couldn't charge.
for legal reasons, I have to say that's not true. But I can legally say that Ellen DeGeneres didn't let her dog walker wear Kevlar. So you do the math.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Well,
not the way it looks.
We're going to take a quick ad break and hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with more fun stories and maybe even a little bit of gaming news. This episode of the Funhaus Podcast is brought to you by Warby Parker. It used to be that if you needed glasses, your options for finding stylish ones were not great. And if you did find ones you loved, they cost a whole lot. But that's not the case anymore because Warby Parker is here. Warby Parker offers boutique quality eyewear at a revolutionary price point. They've got eyeglasses, they've got sunglasses, they even do contacts, progressives, blue light lenses. Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores. Glasses start at $95, and that includes prescription lenses. If you need help choosing frames, you can take the quiz, and they'll suggest some glasses that are personalized to your face and style. I just went on the website. I picked out a few frames, like, oh, these ones are cute. Oh, these are cute too. Placed my order, and I'm super excited to get them all and try them on. Try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Order 5 pairs of glasses to try at home for free for 5 days. There's no obligation to buy. Ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/dudesoup. Okay, hey guys, welcome back. I want to ask you guys, this is in, do you guys know who Grandma Shirley is?
Grandma Shirley.
Grandma Shirley of viral fame of playing Skyrim.
Oh, the old lady?
Yes, the old lady! Grandma
Yes.
Skyrim!
Hold on.
He knows.
Is there something other than the fact that she's an old lady that signifies her?
Yeah, she's a
As an
grandma.
old lady?
Skyrim.
Okay,
plays
but I'm just
Skyrim.
saying.
She does
I just want to talk back through that interaction just then. Lindsay was like, "Do you know Grandma Shirley?" And then Patrick goes, "That old lady," which is like could be inferred from almost any description of a grandma. And Lindsay went, "Yes, of course, that's the one you're talking about."
Well, because I did say Skyrim before
Yeah,
he
she
said,
Skyrim.
"Oh, that old."
Yeah, but you didn't say. You just said that old lady. It was weird because it didn't seem like.
Grandma and Skyrim don't have that. There's not that much crossover there.
I know, but if she just said, "Do you
There she
know
is.
Grandma
There she is.
whatever?" I just thought it was a weird interaction.
No, I get what
Patrick
you're
needed.
saying. I'll try
I
and do
could have
better.
said.
I'll-
I could have
I'll
said.
try to do better.
Is it an old lady? And then Lindsay could have gone. You know the person. Like Patrick didn't. If Patrick had come in with 2 pit bulls or bulldogs or whatever under his arms and said, "I found them," Lindsay would have been like, "Thank you."
And I would have been $500,000 richer.
So, James,
All
you've
right.
never seen Grandma Shirley playing Skyrim doing her Let's Play.
I think
She
maybe
blew
in the
up-
past I
I
have
want to
seen.
say like
Yeah.
James-
6 or something years ago.
Is she an old lady?
Yeah, she's an old lady.
Yes, you know
Oh yeah,
her.
Then yes,
Wait, how
I do.
did you guess that?
An extremely wholesome 80-year-old. This is great. Blew up on YouTube. She started posting videos for her exploring the wonderful world of Skyrim. Listen, because when I found her on Reddit, and she goes like, "Hello, everybody. It's Grandma Shirley here, and I'm just gonna take you in." And like, she just starts doing like the first or second quest in Skyrim. She grew her YouTube channel huge, and now it's been announced that she'll be featured as an NPC in the Elder Scrolls 6.
Wow.
So Grandma is going to be in the game. This
For
is
her.
the top on my news feed. I don't know about you guys, but I was very excited. And then the reason I just wanted to bring up is because Armando sent me this lovely picture. I don't know if Cody can put it on screen.
Please
The
do.
axe one. Was a-
It's a.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That guy's
this
like
is them
I
designing.
thought work from home was going to be better for me, but it is not.
I think it's also a mod for the current Skyrim that you can play, which is the one from a decade ago.
yes.
Can I
Shirley-
make Grandma Shirley sound like Macho Man Randy Savage in
Probably you
Skyrim.
can probably get a mod to do that.
Great. Perfect.
Probably.
She's
very
even got a
easy.
fully fleshed out, lore-friendly backstory and a plethora of information about the world based on opinions she's expressed in her videos. Anyways, it's just really tender, okay?
That's
so if
really
you haven't
tender.
watched it, go watch one of her videos.
You know what isn't so tender? Thinking about the nude mods that people are going to apply.
Oh yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
Grandma Shirley
Yeah.
is now going to be exposed in a way she's never been before. That's the
Did
thing
you
about
say-
being in a video game.
Did you say going to apply? I've already got them downloaded, dog.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. I didn't realize they were out there. Can you send me a link after the show?
Armando's ahead of the curve.
Oh, and what a curve it is.
I've never done any mods for Skyrim, but I would probably get the Grandma Shirley mod.
Oh yeah.
I've modded the shit out of Skyrim. It's awesome.
I've only modded the shit out of my Sims, and they're all not mods I can not talk about on this podcast.
Sexual?
Yeah. And she doesn't want it to be under the sheets.
Got it.
She's like, I want to see everything. It's a
all
mod.
jokes
It's a
It's on.
mod that adds a new camera angle to The Sims, which is that low angle one where you can see the scrotum.
Yeah.
Yes, and just the asshole.
Yeah, just the ass. Someone was like, you know what? Porn just isn't hot enough.
Yeah.
What's the most beautiful thing we could show in this
First of
film
all,
to
take
really
the camera.
arouse anyone that's watching? And then he's like watching, they're just going at it, and the director's going, there, beneath his anus. Get the camera down there.
Get as close as you can.
Cameraman scrambles. He's on his knees. How's it look? It's beautiful.
This is my Citizen Kane.
Yeah,
We've done it.
Or sorry, this is my Paddington 2.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah.
Cody, can we actually show a shot that James is talking about? Can you just
Yeah,
put it
so
up
that
really
way
quick?
our viewers can.
Yeah.
All right, so for our audio listeners, we're looking at this. Appears to be MILF Mob 95. That's not the year. That's the episode number. No.
It's a woman crying. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? We'll just move on because I also wanted to talk about Sony bringing Discord to the PlayStation Network. Okay. It was not that long ago that they walked away from that deal with Microsoft, right?
Did they?
$10
Okay, so
$1 billion,
Billion.
right?
that was Microsoft tried to buy Discord. And
Yeah.
they said no.
A lot.
We
So-
don't want $10 billion.
Yeah, and now Sony has part ownership in it. Is that correct?
Sounds like it, yeah.
They have the ownership stake through so basically Discord opened up their service to like a public offering so that they could take investments
right.
capital investments. And Sony now has the ownership stake. So Discord still has a little bit of, freedom to an independence, but for the most part, Sony is the de facto owner.
How do
so-
I open myself so I can have capital investments?
I think you
Gotta get in
just
Skyrim
do.
first.
Yeah, maybe Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patreon, I
Patreon.
guess, would
I
be
guess.
it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
capital
could-
investment.
You could just stand on the side of a freeway exit and ask people for capital investment.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know that's much of an investment.
No, you're investing in those people.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually they'll have enough money to rob a dog walker, and that's where the
fair.
real money is.
Yeah.
The
That's
American dream.
So basically, you'll be able to use Discord like while you're on your PlayStation within the PSN.
It'll be an
that
app.
right?
I'm surprised these aren't apps already. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
That's
surprised,
what I think.
they have
I'm
like
like-
Netflix apps and all
think
kinds of
they
stuff.
are.
Why
How
don't
do
they just make a
console
Discord?
gamers talk with each other over? Like, how does the console
Xbox
gamer-
Live.
I honestly already just use Discord. I just put it on my phone,
Yeah.
and that's all I do.
Yeah.
Oh God, that sounds really annoying.
Other
do
than maybe like Animal Crossing or like something on Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever really felt like I don't play games that I need to like communicate with people online. And then if I'm going to play that game, I'm probably going to play it on PC where I have Discord. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
but
I
we
get-
don't have PCs.
Or like I know that when we've had to record gameplays that are on the console, we're already here. It's like it's through the console, but then we're already here talking through Discord. But I guess, it's not, everybody doesn't have that. Like my, 13-year-old nephew doesn't have that. Actually, he does, because I built him a computer, so he does have that.
Must be nice.
What? Did you just bring it up to flex
Damn.
that you built a computer?
I mean, I've built many computers. I built the computer that I'm on now. You know,
You're a cool ass aunt, Lindsay.
yeah,
Big ups.
I'm cool. Anyways,
So people
That's
can
all.
finally console gamers can communicate with each other online.
First time ever.
They're probably just going to rip that technology. That's what it is, right? They just get that. They get into it so that way they could send someone over to their offices and go like, all right, how do you make this better than everything we've ever made ever? How is it so
Yeah, because I mean, all the features of Discord are kind of available on consoles already. It's just nice having one centralized service that can do it all. And like, yeah, most
Right.
people have phones that they could just do that way on. But I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be
I'll
so
never
much
use
easier
it,
to
but-
just do. Like I already, when I play PS4, they have the Spotify app, so I can listen to like podcasts while I beat 8-year-olds at Rocket League or whatever. So
Yeah.
now it's just integrated into the system. That's gonna make me want to play it more. Also,
you Rocket Leaguer.
I am a Rocket Leaguer. Rocket League, Fortnite. I'm only 13, so
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah.
Rocket
I'm
League
not-
is such a funny game for me because like it started as you drive little cars and sometimes you can boost them and then you push the ball in the basket. But if I signed on right now and it didn't give me like a trash match, like a squash match or whatever, it's like, all right, drive my little car. And then another car flies over me doing tumbling flips that carries the ball through the air and then slam dunks it. And then it does a dance and it never touches the ground the whole time. And I'm just like buzzing around in my RC car on the bottom. I love how
I
much
can't play that anymore.
it just completely evolved into like angels soaring through the sky and has nothing to do with driving on the ground anymore.
Well, what are
I
cars?
did.
if
I
not
liked it a
angels?
lot. Yeah, when it first came out, and I was playing it, and then I can't play it because it's like, okay, I'll just sit here then.
I mean, I think it's
GG.
awesome. I think it's awesome that people are that good, and I don't begrudge them for basically turning it
do.
into Blitzball from Final Fantasy VII. But like, or sorry, 10. Excuse me. Oh, this is a big mix. Someone else came after me for that one. Yeah, I just think it's funny how it started as RC cars pushing a ball around. Now it's flipping.
I wouldn't have a problem with how good people have gotten if they didn't do the crazy like Blue Angel soaring through the sky, slam dunk it, America, everyone goes wild, and then they just in the chat put trash. That's the worst part. Is that they're not even being like, I insult people almost for a living, and other people do it to me too, and all you have to do to actually make me mad is just trash. That's it. You didn't even try it. Come on.
Yeah, it's so effortless. It's so much worse when somebody tells a joke that's just like not even a joke, but there's no rebuttal to it either because it's like I can't yell at you for calling me trash because that's as lame.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking worst.
It shuts it down.
I've also been very, very lucky to be in a situation, whether it's at E3 or some other event where like you can play with devs, like the people who actually made the game, and something like someone calling you trash after they Blue Angel a slam dunk in this ball in this game. If they showed that clip to the person who designed the ability to do that, like built the groundwork for that game, that person's eyes would melt out of their skull because it was like, so like their brain couldn't process what they're seeing. Like you've already taken the platform that they made as a game and you've transformed it into something that they could have never imagined, something incredible, but something they could have never imagined. And then you go, you're trash, to someone else who's just trying to play it base quality, like
Easy. And not even the word, the letters.
yes.
James and Patrick, do you guys play competitive games? Are you playing anything competitive right now? We just learned that Armando is a Rocket Leaguer, and
What's up?
what was that? What was the other? Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
Rocket
Come for the
Leaguer.
throne,
And he
James.
also-
You're fucking trash,
Also,
dog.
floss dance. He does competitive floss dancing based off his other two qualifiers.
Hey, James, can I show you something?
Yeah, please do. Wow, you dabbed.
on the haters.
There we go.
Wow. Where's
That's
your
the
fidget
first
spinner?
time I've ever done that in my entire life, and my body
Really?
like rejected it. Yeah, that hurt my elbow.
I've never dabbed before.
feels
They're
gross.
I never spun a fidget spinner because when that stuff was happening, I was like, this is going to be gone in 90 days. And I think in everyone else's defense, I think it took closer to 120 days. But I was like, I have no need for this in my life at all. So I've never spun a fidget spinner and I've never dabbed.
Have
Why
you
you-
just
man.
invested?
And
Have
I
you
call
invested
myself
just
a man.
$10,000 in fidget spinners?
There were cow chop
120
fidget
days later, you would
spinners.
have been a billion.
I mean,
Were
there's
there
everything. Yeah.
Funhouse fidget spinners as well? Okay, I remember that moment in time. That it was 2 months, maybe 3 months. I remember that.
Yeah. So competitive game that I play. You want to know what I play?
Yeah,
competitively?
I was just curious because I don't really play any. But I was
There's
thinking of
one.
getting back into Overwatch.
I have played some Overwatch, but I would say that there is one game that I play. And you remember at the arcade at amusement parks, which is a giant metal arm.
Yes.
Arm wrestle.
Yep.
That's the game that I play competitively. That's my game.
Are you the kind of guy who just stands by the machine showing people up after they play?
Yeah. I put
You wait
I
to
put my
put a
quarter
quarter
up.
in until
I put my
somebody
quarter on the
is
screen so
watching.
they know I'm next. And then when they lose on the second guy, I start on the third guy and I wrench him down. I break. You can hear wires snapping. It's like when an
Little springs
elevator is going to
popping.
go. Yeah, when an elevator is going to fall in a movie, that's the sound it makes as I stare into the eyes of the virtual character that I am destroying at this game.
The characters crying, the kids crying,
Yeah.
Disneyland employees crying in the background.
Yeah.
So fast. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
only-
well, great. That and
only
maybe occasionally
competitive-
Overwatch. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
The only competitive game I play is haggling for Megadeth t-shirts at the Santa Fe Springs swap meet.
Dude. Hell
it.
yeah. This is the first thing you've said I've related to, Patrick.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. That's the only competitive sport I play. I got to get that good price though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a good
How do you-
price for a Megadeth t-shirt at the whatever Springs?
You really
swap?
shouldn't
Santa Fe
pay more
Springs.
than $10 for any of the t-shirts there. If we're talking a hoodie, maybe $15.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's good to know. Good to know.
When you're
no more than that.
when you're competing, when you're doing this competition, do you have one of the giant beers in hand and you're just
Oh, the micheladas that are like 32 ounces.
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, 2. I actually can't take my wallet. Yeah.
Whoa,
There we
these are
go.
going
There's
for
the shirt.
$30.
Yeah.
27 on the low end.
Well, these are real ones, James.
Yeah.
What are you implying about the whatever Springs swap meet?
I'm
Whatever
implying
spring.
that the only thing real is the alcoholism and bonds with your parents.
Yeah. And then I go out and dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little stage they have.
Cool. So the answer is no. You guys don't. Play anything
Okay.
competitive.
Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah. Me and Patrick are having a real moment. But all right.
Does Among Us count? Among Us is
No,
competitive.
I actually don't like Among Us.
What?
A lot of people don't. A lot of people play it.
I'm
because
pretty
it's
burnt
meta.
on it. I'm pretty burnt on it. I will say that.
I feel like
don't
I'm good
even-
because I don't play it. Like you've definitely played it more than I have, so I understand why you would. And I do feel like if I played it more, I would be. But I think I play it so sporadic that I'm like, oh yeah, I could get down with some Among Us.
Yeah, and like all online games, there's the people that have the time to really commit to it. And so once I think we got to the point where people were like, I know that you aren't where you say you were because it takes approximately 3.2
Yeah.
seconds to reach weapons from electrical or whatever, and no one in their right mind would have gone that, and then I'm voted off because of it. That when we
Yeah.
played it last week and it was on the brand new map that nobody knew and everyone was kind of confused by, that was
Oh
more
yeah.
that was more
That's a little
fun because it was,
refreshing, right?
it was like an even playing field and people are like, wait, where? I don't know where that is. What's going on? Who's doing what?
Yeah.
And that was fun.
So you
but
think
yeah.
that Among Us has reached like Rocket Stage League or Rocket League? Fuck,
Rocket
My
League
brain
stage,
just
yeah.
broke up.
People are
Yeah,
soaring
sorry.
Blue Angels style through the air in Among Us, and they're like,
Yeah.
keeping
Well, they just
keeping
do-
tabs on everything.
Yeah, because I remember that when the game first came out, and you would have admin swipe, right? Like everyone would go to admin swipe, and then 2 people would die right there, and then everyone was like, I have no fucking clue what happened. I have no idea who was there. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But now, like, people can just look at the way you walk, and they're like, blue is sus.
Yeah. Well, they also know, like, because some of the colors are similar. And that was like a fun thing where you're like, I think it was red, but it could have been orange or yellow. People are like, the hues in their rods and cones. Which one's the one that does color? Is it rods or cones?
No,
I want it to be rods.
I got eyeballs.
Let's say the rods. The rods are like toned in now, and so they're like it was orange, and you're like, but was it red? And they're like, it was orange. Okay. And chartreuse is the other imposter as well, and you're like, how'd you do these things?
It was magenta. I saw.
Yeah.
You know what is fun, and I only played it for the first time last week. We played it on the stream. Is the First Class Trouble. So it's like same concept but different, and like there's that was fun. I really enjoyed that, and I'd like to play that again sometime. It's kind of like a new, refreshing take on it.
Yeah.
The first time I played it, it was completely broken. But I hear
Oh, really?
it's been fixed, and it's like a playable game now.
I don't think we had any issues, did we, last week?
It was audio. Your audio wasn't coming in.
Yeah, you're right.
We had a ton of audio issues. Where like Zach would talk and it would just broadcast out to everybody. Like he'd be holding the button where you're supposed to just be able to talk to imposters, but everyone would hear him just be like, "Hey, who's the other imposter?"
Yeah, I still think the best version of those games are some of the tabletop ones. The ones that like where there isn't werewolves okay, but the ones there aren't eliminations every single round, where you don't necessarily get like the ultimate feedback loop every single time. I still think Secret Hitler is the best simple version of that, because
that one is fun.
There's so many variables, right? Like in Among Us, it rarely ever gets to the point where there's like 3 people left and they're screaming who is it, you or whatever, because ultimately at a certain point 2 people teamed up and then there's a kill and they're like, oh well, we were together, so you're gone, right? But like, so with Secret Hitler, you have to play several rounds and there's no elimination. People like build alliances, and then ultimately like when it does reveal, you like, it always has that moment where it's like, all right, I know you're the bad person, and then you reveal your card and it's the person who you were teaming up with the whole time that was like next to you, and then you always go like there has that shock moment, and
then you take out your sword.
Yeah, that is something that you lose in the fast churn replayability of like Among Us, which I get. I think Among Us probably works better as a video game, but I love those tabletop ones.
I feel like I would like Secret Hitler more if it didn't feel like a description for my Facebook friends list.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
I feel like they could have called it anything else, and I would have been more on board. But I've never played a full game. I'd love to play that. That sounds so great.
It's also great because
we'll have to make it happen.
When the bad guys win, ultimately,
the Hitlers.
Well, there's only one Hitler, and the rest of them are the fascists. Okay. But like, it does occasionally, you'll get that moment where someone pops up and they go, "Aha! I was Hitler the whole time," and you're like, "What is that statement that you just said? What did you just say?"
Yeah, they're like, "Aha! I was Hitler the whole time," and you're like, "Well, that's going to work."
Because I forgot I was what the historical significance of this game. I mean, I was the lizard in a hat. Haha.
There we go.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say let's hear one more word from some of our other sponsors, and then we'll be back because I have a special secret game that I want to show you guys. Not a secret. We're gonna play before it's updated, so don't get too excited. We'll be right back.
It's Secret
Halo
Hitler
2.
This episode of the Funhaus Podcast is also sponsored by Raycons. Whether you're getting out of the house for work or play, I have some advice. Take a pair of Raycon wireless earbuds with ya. You get crisp, powerful beats at half the price of other premium audio brands. Raycons look great and feel even better. They come in a range of cool colors and with customizable gel tips included for a comfortable in-ear fit. Raycons are built to go wherever you go, with quick and seamless Bluetooth pairing and a compact charging case. These are my Raycons right here. They're super sleek. They fit. They last for hours. You can take them to the gym. You can take them on a plane and like take a nap, and they'll still be running when you wake up 4 hours later and you're about to land. Listen up. Raycon's offering 15% off all their products for our listeners, and here's what you got to do to get it. Go to buyraycon.com/funhouse. There you'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order, and it's such a good deal, you'll want to grab a pair and a spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/funhouse. buyraycon.com/funhouse. This episode is sponsored by Talkspace. 2020 was an emotionally draining year, but there are positive things on the horizon in 2021. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's a good time to take what we learned in 2020 and head in a new direction. Because a month of mental health awareness is fantastic, but why not make it our priority all year long? Take the first step with online therapy. Talkspace is the #1 online therapy platform that has thousands of licensed therapists trained in over 40 specialties, including anxiety and depression, relationships, and more. Your therapist can help you set and achieve your goals. Talkspace is a fraction of the cost of in-person therapy, and it's private and secure with end-to-end bank-grade encryption technology complying with HIPAA regulations. As a Funhaus Podcast listener, you get $100 off your first month of Talkspace. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com. Make sure to use the code DUDESOUP to get $100 off your first month and show your support for the show. That's DUDESOUP and Talkspace.com. Okay, listen up. A couple weeks ago, we went to the studio and we did a podcast, and I'm hoping that we get to do that some more soon. Mm-hmm. And I kind of came up with this, like, not like it was my original idea. I just thought of it, and I was like, oh, this would be fun to do the Reddit guesser. Somebody put on our Reddit a game that they made. So I was just going to show you guys a game, and we could play a few rounds.
Cool.
What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
It's
super dumb.
I was so impressed that somebody made this, sent it, and now I got to find the link. So not prepared at all. Cody, I'm going to send you this link. I don't know if you can, I should have brought this up, but I totally forgot about it earlier. So in the meantime, we'll just, what are you guys doing this weekend? Oh, that's cool.
It's really far away. It's several days away,
Tuesday.
Lindsay. I mean, I don't know how we're supposed to even think about that right
You
now.
should have asked us what we were doing on Cinco de Mayo.
What are we doing
That sucks. I'm moving on Cinco de Mayo.
Is that tomorrow?
tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Time of recording. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo.
Let me
know.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm probably going to work. I'm going to record an episode of Funhaus.
Look at that.
So...
Okay, so
Okay.
we do need to be able to see this.
All right.
I don't know. Sorry, Cody.
Okay.
No, that's
So,
fine.
sorry, audio listeners, this is definitely a visual game. We'll try to read out some of these. But basically, what it does is it shows you posts from the Reddit. The last time we did this, we had the problem of there being like self.blank, and that was like the name of the subreddit. Sometimes the subreddit layout is different, so it like shows what the subreddit was at the top. But this one is designed so that it only shows you posts. It only shows you like little thumbnails of the pictures. It shows us nothing right now because we can't read
I
this.
think this is r/pixel web pages.
Wait,
Is it going to be super detrimental? Oh, here we go.
I see
Okay.
it very clearly.
Okay, so
Xenon
basically-
CRA.
Yeah, Cody will have to be the one who types it. But
Okay,
basically, you
this
look
is-
at all the different like posts. F2P. What's F2P player? F2P.
Free to
Cody
play.
types
Free
there.
to play.
Oh, free to play. Oh, maybe free to play?
Well, there's talks
Is that
about
a subreddit?
the
it's free to play.
Longinus spear with 100 plus attempts using 6 months of Rubians.
That's the spear they stabbed Jesus
50
with,
plus ancient crystals. Is this some sort of like mobile game or something?
I think it's
Right?
probably
It's
a mobile
Christianity.
game.
Yeah. F2P.
Maple Story.
Maple Story.
Maple Story.
That doesn't
Type in
seem like-
Maple
No,
Story.
it's guild something. I see a bunch of guild.
Submit.
The answer's
That
pretty
answer's
close.
pretty
Close.
Oh.
FTP, free to
Throw,
play, maybe?
throw a space in there.
Try Maple,
Maple Story
Stories.
That's it.
Maple Story Jesus Killer.
Yeah.
No, hit submit with the space,
Wait,
but I don't
try-
think there's a space.
No, there's
but-
no
Judas
Oh, no,
and the
I already
Maple
did.
Story.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
we're pretty close. So you can also type give up and then it'll tell you what it was. On the right side there.
Yeah, you click on give up. I think we give up.
Yeah, Cody doesn't want to give
It's
up.
like
but we wanna give up.
optimization for
Maple Story M.
M.
So,
I've
okay.
never gotten that.
No.
Cody, if you click the little X next to, it's
bullshit.
our Maple. There you go. It should load a new one for us.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here's a new one.
Just another.
Just
day.
another day of
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
modding.
Roller
Right
Coaster
through the
Tycoon.
ring.
Hold on, there's more here, guys.
Wait, Planet Zoo.
This
I think
is,
it's Planet Zoo.
Planet
Is it Planet
Zoo.
Zoo?
It's Planet Zoo.
It's Planet Zoo. There's
It's
pictures
Planet
of
Zoo.
otters.
It says Planet Zoo.
It does say Planet Zoo.
Where does it say that?
I
In the
just
Planet
second
Zoo!
one.
We got
Yeah,
it.
the one on the.
Nice. You click the little X. We're going to the next round. See,
I'm
this
the
is a fun
best.
thing you can do. It's like GeoGuessr, but it's just for posts on Reddit.
It's virtual GeoGuessr. Does this have not safe for work subreddits as well?
Oh yeah. It
Are we
does.
gonna get low angle shot of scrotum below the butthole /R or whatever? Okay,
Well,
so
we'll just have to cut it out.
So this
okay,
is
so this
from
is
some
an anime.
Yeah, or
Some
yeah.
anime
I don't
thing.
know anything about anime. There's anime pictures here.
Look at those pants. Look at
Cargando.
those low-rise jeans.
Oh boy.
I don't know this anime.
memes? Anime memes?
Are they memes or are they? Is it all?
I think it's for a
are they just-
specific.
reacting to an anime.
Try
Demon
Gold
Slayer is really
List?
popular, but I haven't watched it.
Can you scroll down? Let's see.
Oh, what is that? What is
I don't
that
know.
Oh, hold on,
click
bottom
that.
right. Bottom. There might be some clues in bottom right. The bottom
Oh,
right.
yeah,
one.
Bottom
bottom
right.
right.
Bottom right.
There might be
Merlin.
some clues on that one.
I think. Oh, that's definitely.
let's see.
A clue.
That's
That's
a-
gotta
Ah,
be a clue.
yes, I remember this anime.
Leave it open while we scan for clues.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
I don't know.
Demon
I'm
Slayer.
gonna give. Yeah, I have to give up.
Yeah,
'cause I
people
don't
talk
know.
about that online a lot lately.
Where do we? I can't see what's being typed in there.
Oh, just click. We give up.
Oh.
What was it? Nan. It's, you got to scroll up a little bit.
Oh, we never would have got that.
Nanatsuno.
Oh,
there you
go.
Taizai,
Okay.
of course. Of
Definitely
course.
not.
Not in a million years.
We were close though. That last image, I was like,
close.
something about me remembers.
Yeah. Can we show it again?
Ah.
I
Just
feel like
to
in
refresh our
hindsight, maybe
Hold on.
the clues may present themselves.
Okay. All right. Let's move on.
Cody just bookmarked it for later.
Yeah.
Nick Jackson. NIG. Okay, hold on. Botchamania. This is wrestling. It's definitely wrestling.
Oh,
Ooh.
Is this
Oh,
squared?
James.
Is this? I have to see if it's broad. It's pretty broad. It's covering WWE and AEW. I mean, this could be squared circle.
Try it.
Let's.
James would know.
I feel like. I mean, it's unless it's some sort of specific thing, because subreddits used to be broad things, but try squared circle. Oh, no space.
Yeah. And then afterwards,
Hey!
okay, good.
James, wow, that was incredible. How'd you do that?
That was great.
I was gonna try
knows
triangular cube.
Okay, all right.
Whoa, what is
Just
that?
a hobby.
Right.
OVR.
looks like-
Virtual reality.
yeah.
Oh, it looks like the
Saber.
Guantanamo photos.
I think it's Oculus. Because
Yeah,
there's
they are,
different
right?
types of Oculus.
Yeah,
Beat
it's all,
Saber.
and it's all, yeah.
Yeah. Try Oculus.
But there's a HTC
There is- yeah,
conference
there was a
question
Vive
below, so
thing
maybe
down
it's
there.
just.
And
think
Half-Life Alex was down there
I
as
think
well.
VR. Maybe just VR.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that-
is that even a thing? I feel like that's probably not a thing.
It might have to be
Just our
virtual
social-
reality.
I don't know.
I don't know. Try
VR
it.
headsets. This is going to give us Jamiroquai.
Oh,
It's
hey, it
virtual
was.
reality.
That was the one.
All right, let's do like one or two more. Let's see what else we got in our Reddit brains over here. Ow. Oh, dogs. Is it dogs?
No, there's a
No,
Is it all?
it's cute,
Is it-
cute,
no.
tiny, cute things.
It's not all because sometimes it's
cute pics
Eye
or
bleach.
something.
Try eye bleach.
cute.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
believe.
that
yeah,
is-
yeah, that could be. Oh, cool. That cat rules.
I bleach.
Come on.
Wow. Nice
Okay,
job.
one more. Look how cute this.
Oh. wait. Bottom right.
Oh.
Bottom right. I think there's some
Oh.
evidence there. Yeah.
A dad and his duck.
Oh, duck. Never mind. I was wrong. Classic typo.
All right, last one.
Starting to see blank versions.
Food porn?
Oh, it's something with vegetarian because they've got Ultimate
Yeah.
Beyond. They've got
Yep.
Dude, pollock paneer is so
Paneer,
goddamn good.
So
Chicago
like,
vegan.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yep, this is something vegetarian.
Yeah. Ew. That doesn't.
Oh, that did not. That looked terrible.
There's a plant-based hot dog.
See,
I
okay,
like
so
the bun
they
is the
definitely
issue there.
lowered the girth for
Yeah.
these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For
Wait,
sure.
no, Cody, click on the hot dog again. Is it floating in the bun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
it's kind of
bun
like
is-
not set
It
in
is.
there.
Yeah.
That's not natural.
It's
That's those. I
Photoshopped.
mean, that's what they do with food when they make it feel like it's something, but they went too far. You know.
Ooh, that looks.
Okay, that looks
looks
good.
really good. That looks so
It's
So-
r/hot dog.
R /
I mean,
vegetarian
vegetarian.
plant
or a
based.
plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. It's an E. VEGE.
Vicky,
This is a
vegetarian.
veg legitarian.
VEGE.
Veggie.
Vegetarian.
Yeah. Hit submit.
It's veterinarian.
Veggie?
Deleting. Delete 2 more letters.
VEGE.
Veggie.
Yeah. E.
There. No.
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 No. Go back. 1G. 1G.
Take out 1G.
You guys are gonna make Cody cry.
There we go.
Vegetarian.
No, we're learning. Let's see.
Boom.
Oh, okay. cool.
Vegetarian.
Sick.
Wow. We
Anyway,
got most
so
of
this
those.
is GUESSR.io. Somebody in our community made it. They put it on our subreddit, which was kind of cool because we played this with Real Reddit a couple weeks ago, and I just thought it was really nice that they made this, and I wanted to share it with everybody.
Cool as hell.
That was so much fun.
It's fun. Yeah, you can play it with your friends, or play it by yourself if you're bored,
Yeah.
or just go on Reddit.
If you're ever bored, you can play with yourself. Thanks, Lindsay.
Oh, what subreddit is that?
You can do whatever you like by yourself.
Gone wild.
That's all that I had today. So that's kind of it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I hope that you have a great Cinco de Mayo. And then since it's Thursday now and people are watching this on Thursday, I hope you had a great Cinco de Mayo. Any cool stuff coming out on the channel this weekend? James, what do we got?
I think we have another from the Office video, right? We have.
Yes,
do we have
we
Landlord
do.
Super? Which
Landlord
that one, never
Super.
is-
That's
is-
on Friday.
Is wacky. Definitely. I mean, if you are into Ryan lore, this is forget that we're
Yep.
in the office. And forget that we don't have a half-second delay between everything we say. And forget that we're playing a funny game. Ryan lore really it comes out of the woodwork. And I've worked with him for a very long time. I know a lot about Ryan. And it takes a lot for him to say something to me that I am just dumbfounded by. And this isn't the only one. There's another one in the pipeline that has more Ryan lore that dumbfounded me again. But this is the first of two. It was him talking about the breakfast in bed video that he made. Were you in that one, Patrick?
Maybe. Was that the Sim Games one? Where we all talked about our Catholic upbringing for like...
Oh, that's another
hour.
one then. That's another
So
one.
there's
that
a lot of
was-
stuff. He really opens
remember
up when he's in a more vulnerable environment. So make sure to check that out.
I heard Rooster
And
Teeth
then-
is giving him his own prequel movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a
finally.
limited series, but
Ooh, even better.
yeah.
But it's like one of those Sherlock shows where it's like 3 episodes,
Right.
but each one is an hour and 45 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also have the finale of the Bored as Hell King's Dilemma. Right? It's the finale, right, James?
I believe so.
Finale.
I believe
it's the
so.
finale.
Yeah.
So that's this weekend. Stay tuned for that. And then starting at the beginning of next week, we have our fishing tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Our Sega Bass Fishing. Super funny videos all lined up for you. Mm-hmm. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. James, Patrick, and Armando. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having me.
And we're gonna pop out of here, but stay tuned because after a little bit, we got 20 or so minutes. The OT3 podcast. Stay tuned for that. Ashley, Steffi, and Sarah will be hosting that. And yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks, Cody.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Anybody say
Thank
goodbye?
you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks, Ryan.